Hello. I know it's been quite a while. Things have happened, and I haven't been too good on doing the old videos. Had a bit of an accident there, and had a fall from 4 meters up, somersaulted down, and luckily I landed on my knee, not my head, and yeah, put me in a bit of a bad position there for a little while, and derailed a lot of the things that I was doing. But back here again, yeah, I have been able to continue doing my work, but the videos are taking a hit. But yeah, today I'm not far from Tullamore, and I'm just here with Leonard Gavin. How are you, Leonard?
I'm Andre.
Yeah, good. So yeah, just really interesting. Leonard's been over here renting a farm for quite a while now.
2020.
Since 2020. I remember coming here first and thought he was brave, taking on a lease farm, and yeah, committing to buying a herd of cows. A lot has happened since, so yeah, across the road from the farm you're leasing. The father-in-law bought a block of land. Yeah,
220-acre block.
220 acres. Yeah. So in real money that's probably about 88 hectares.
Yeah, about that.
So yeah, that happened last year.
September 2023.
Yeah, shit, okay, it's
Yeah.
that long ago already. And so yeah, I mean, it was really overgrown. A lot of the ditches were way out, a lot of trees were out of control.
Farming for nature.
Farming for nature.
Yeah.
So and so a lot of work's been done in clearing everything else, reseeding.
Yep.
So only one more field to reseed, I think. Yeah, we're
Yep.
nearly at it. So yeah, tell me, you're milking 230 cows at the moment?
Yeah, 230 cows, crossbreds, working off farm while I see as well. So yeah, so myself and an Argentinian guy and two young fellas, the local young lads. So
Yeah.
yeah, no, loads of help. And
Yeah.
my father as well, but not forget him.
Right. And the parlour at the moment, 12 aside.
Yeah, 12
So
aside. Yeah,
19 rows at the
yeah.
moment, so that's the whole problem, isn't it? I see that quite a bit. People that are expanding, you know, you sort of get to that point where you're putting the parlour under a lot of pressure. Geez, the wind isn't helping today, but
No,
and
hopefully they won't hear me now.
we'll do it again. Come back when the whole thing is set up. But
Yeah.
but you know, you've got that herd humming really well.
Yeah, not too bad.
You're sort of on track to do well over 500 kilos of milk solids again.
Around 500, yeah.
Yeah, around 500. So the plan here is to get it set up to milk cows and then milk across back to the other farm
Yeah,
from
yeah,
here. Yeah.
yeah,
So
Basically, any investment to be done on this farm.
Yeah.
Infrastructure building wise.
yeah.
And we'll still have the other farm for grazing and wintering. There is some wintering facilities as well. So
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So so that'd be really good. Yeah. So I mean, obviously, cow numbers. I mean, 220 acres here. How many over the other side?
I don't know how many acres over there. I know there's 57 hectares.
Good man. We know it in hectares. Yeah. So 88 hectares here, 57 over there. So what are you going to go up? Milk 400 odd cows,
yeah,
or
380.
380, 400 cows? Yeah. So parlour, you're hoping to make some decisions and get a parlour, start building at the end of this year.
End of this year, yeah. Yeah, and a cubicle shed and silage bits, yeah. Basically, full new yard, yeah. Greenfield site.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then buy cows.
Buy cows and add on, grow some through our own herd as well, yeah.
Yeah.
We have young stock coming, but maybe just not enough yet.
No, I mean, we did some budgets back there at the beginning of the year, looking at comparing buying cows versus breeding your way up to it, and it sort of clearly showed that it would be
Yeah.
good to buy some cows. So if anybody's got some really good cows that are going for
Very cheap.
very cheap, Leonard's in the market, you know.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
let us know. But no, it's really nice. I mean, it's interesting to see it all coming along, because I mean, when I first looked at it, it was probably early 24 or so. You know, the block looked like a lot needed to be done, you know. And it's amazing coming here now, June 25, and it's you know, it's
getting there.
Really motoring now. So you're already walking the cows across to some of it, milking on some of it now.
Yeah, there's the first half of the farm was reseeded last year, so we're walking to that, and then the other half we used for kale for wintering cows last winter. So we almost have it reseeded. There is just one block left that the weather kind of got the better of us, and the contractor was under a bit of pressure, so we just said we'd leave it and come back.
Yeah, and there's no pressure on. I mean, you've just got way too much feed in the system at the moment.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah.
So it's a good
It's a nice
position to
problem
be
have,
in,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it's funny how there's always decisions to be made when you've got surpluses in the system. There's
It's
always
a
decisions.
complete opposite of what was happening last year. Like.
Yeah. You're always short. So yeah, I mean, to the beginning of June, you've only fed 400 kilos of meal.
Yeah, up to the
So
1st of June it was 450 or 460.
450, okay.
Yeah.
So
I'd say
only.
it's half of what it was last year. So.
Yeah. But you know, it's a different position than most people because you've just had the area this year to be able to get grass into cows. So
and hopefully it'll be really from now on we'll be really able to pull back. So we shouldn't be feeding a whole pile of meal from now till the end of the year. Cows are still milking well as well, like so. It's
so
not like they're not only
about 2 kilos at the moment.
just a little bit over it.
Yeah. And trying to minimise meal feeding in doing that. But I mean, you know, cows are probably getting some really good quality pasture with everything reseeded.
Yeah, they're getting the best of everything. Like, we're not under pressure, so if we think it's gone stemmy or whatever, we'll just skip it and go to the next one. Listen, not everybody can do that, but it's only when the whole platform's in, we'll only be stocked at like 2.2 or something this year. So
right, okay.
It's very low. So
2.2.
Yeah.
Right, that is low. So no, really good. And so you'll be making quite a surplus of silage then as well, yeah?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
So even when you push your cow numbers, you're still going to have probably a surplus of silage on hand as well. You've been in good position. Okay, really good. So you're working a side job with LIC as well. So
LIC in Origin there. I went 7 years. 7 years.
Are the cows LIC bred?
Yeah, some of them. The best ones.
Oh, good on you. No, really good. I mean, it's nice herd of cows. So, and that's important, isn't it? Good base of cows, good quality pasture. You're going to run out of excuses, aren't you?
Yeah.
So, but you know, like it's a massive cost as well. I mean, there's obviously a lot of borrowing going on, and there's a lot of infrastructure to be put in place. So there's going to be a lot of pressure on in that regard as well. Like, you know, quite high fixed costs that need to be diluted with a lot of output. So it'll be really interesting to come back perhaps in 12 months time and see how it's going and see the new infrastructure in place and see what decisions have been made, whether there's a new rotary and most likely a rotary, I suppose.
We explored the other options, but I think just with the number of cows it's going to be the way forward.
Definitely not robots.
No.
No. Good stuff. No, we'll have a look at some of the other areas, but look, it's really interesting to see how it's coming along, and hopefully, wish you all the best anyway.
Thanks.
So we'll have a look. So just looking at the cows, nice crossbred herd. Well, nice if you're into that sort of thing. Stocking rate's down quite low now because you've got all that extra ground in, but I mean, until that extra ground came in, it's quite different, wasn't it? Like, you know, so what sort of stocking rate? 57 hectares. How many cows were you milking?
About 210 last year, so
210.
Yeah.
So you're right up there, 3.
It was
3.8.
We kind of held on to stock because we knew the new farm was coming on, but we couldn't get into the new farm last year. So, when we got the new farm entrance to the new farm this year, then we said we'd hold on to everything and go up another little bit.
Yeah. But so you built up the herd, started with heifers, did you?
Bought the original herd over 5 years off the owner.
All right.
Yeah, that was a big stepping stone, I suppose. Probably the main reason I got going. Like, then I had some heifers in a contract rearer, and they calved in as well in 2021. Just that's more or less how we got going, and then just start buying young stock, and a lot of it's been through young stock. We bought some in calf heifers and that, but mostly coming from calves.
Okay.
No, it's worked out fairly well, I think.
Yeah.
Thankfully,
and done fairly well. So and it's certainly put the road in place for we are able to go now, really, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
So bit stemmy in here, so is this going to get a mower through it at all?
Yeah,
or?
this will get more. Yeah, it's actually the last paddock. It hasn't been reseeded yet.
Okay.
It's the only paddock in the 57 hectares not to get a reseed yet. So,
Right.
funny enough, they always jump in their milk when they come down here, so I've never been in a hurry to reseed it.
No, I mean, it looks fairly ryegrass dominant still, so it's not too bad, is it?
No,
So,
nettles and thistles and
yes.
multi-species.